My question is, how can anti-bias curriculum and differentiated instruction create a rich and vibrant classroom? It is not easy, but if done well, you could be planting a seed to change the world. What is anti-bias curriculum? A classroom where you are critically engaging students and working as a team with them to learn through concepts important to the student as well as the teacher. It becomes a two-way learning street. To create a classroom where students can critically engage, you need to build intergroup awareness. This means the students as well as the teacher have a relationship where they trust each other and know their background story. They become more than just a face. Some activities that help critically engage students are engaging families and community in meaningful ways that are culturally competent, creating a classroom environment that reflects diversity, equality, and justice, and allowing time for deep exploration of anti-bias themes. Another tool is differentiated instruction. This offers a natural way to normalize differences and highlight diversity as a positive part of the learning process for students. Knowing a student's culture and background along with their personality can help a teacher find specific topics that are of interest to the students and the class, engaging all their learning styles. This can create beautiful harmony in the classroom. In the context of anti-bias, key ways differentiated instruction can provide especially important opportunities are in the areas of language background and proficiency, cultural styles and forms of expression, learning differences, IEPs, and other special needs. We need to incorporate multiple ways in which a student can express their learning style, using activities that have auditory, visual, kinesthetic, and tactile learning. Take a look at your week and self-evaluate your own teaching. Make real-world connections so students can relate what they are learning to their own environment and community. Using personal reflections, artwork, and small group discussions are a few of the ways you can do this in the classroom. Connect to current events. Use what is happening to go deeper and give students a meaningful understanding. It is not enough to just skim the surface, and students need that connection piece to retain information, such as why are we distance learning and how is this helping my community? Evaluating your classroom environment. All too often, classroom materials reflect stereotypes of American culture and the all too common nuclear family. Books and your classroom library are an easy first step to shift that image. We need to bring students' culture into the classroom in a positive way so they can see themselves and be proud of themselves, as well as others can learn who they are and learn to show compassion and empathy for them. Anti-bias curriculum has 4 pillars, the first being identity. Children need to feel strong and proud of who they are without needing to feel superior. We need to nurture their social identity. Second is diversity. We need to help children understand how people are the same and different. Help them to behave respectfully to those who are different from themselves. How we respond to differences can teach bias and fear in the classroom. Number 3 is justice. Teach them to think critically about the world around them. Have lessons where students identify unfair and untrue images and how to speak up about it and create a voice for themselves. Number 4 is activism. Give students the tools to stand up for their beliefs and their values. When a student understands activism, it helps to strengthen their growth in the other 3 pillars of justice, diversity, and identity. The research in all of this tells us we need to start in preschool because children see and learn bias at a young age. So we need to plant a seed early. Change starts at the beginning. What does this mean for me? I want to go below the surface and past the stereotype, such as with homelessness, learn about unfair housing policies and barriers that society puts in place. How can someone be given a second chance? What, as a teacher, I need to ask, how do I fit anti-bias into my week and into my activities? Who might be left out? How can I educate myself about misconceptions so I provide accurate information in the classroom? Finally, as teachers, when we step into a classroom, will we see a child's disability or stereotype, or will we choose to see a child who wants to be given a chance at achieving their dreams? Will we give them the tools to make those dreams come true? I, for one, hope to. Thank you.